Alright, today we're going to be checking out this awesome Lowepro camera backpack. I just got this in a couple of days ago, but I used this for a photo event last night, and let me tell you, it was phenomenal. It can hold more than what I need and is quite a bit larger than the camera backpack that I was using before, but it has many of the same features. This has a ton of bells and whistles, so without any further ado, let's check it all out. So if we first start off with the side here, there's space on both of the two sides to put a monopod or something like this, maybe like a small umbrella, but there's a hole here and a hole here to just slide something in, which works great with a monopod if you're using that for your shooting. Then you notice that there is a clip right here to make sure your stuff does not fall out of the sides, or if for some reason this got unzipped, this would hold down the top so all the stuff doesn't fall out, I guess. If we take a look at the actual shoulder straps, they're pretty well constructed. They're definitely not going to fall apart anytime soon. They're fully adjustable, and there is a chest strap which can clip on right here if you wanted to make sure the shoulder pieces don't separate while you're walking. There's also an even larger strap at the bottom to go around your waist. Now I actually use this and you can tighten it on both sides here, and this is actually really nice to have that extra security, so you know you have your backpack on you and nobody's really going to take it. I'm not exactly sure exactly why this is like such a prominent buckle, as you can see right here, because it's not doing too much. I did do some like thinking, and if you were like rock climbing or doing something like that where you were like bending over backwards, so if you had this like belt clip, that would ensure that the backpack doesn't just like fly off if you were doing something like that. So really awesome that they include that. The handle is also constructed of some pretty nice fabric here. All of this is pretty water resistant, but there is a feature that we'll get to in just a moment that makes it completely water rain proof. So on the top here we've got an elastic piece that you can use to clip on anything, with another one right here so you can just clip on any large item. Got a nice zipping pouch right here, and this is covered by this little rain piece, and you've got a ton of different pockets for pens, whatever, a ton of space right here. So then the next pocket under that I absolutely love. So there's a Velcro thing. It's actually a little complicated. So there's a Velcro piece right here that goes over that, and this piece actually comes out. So if you wanted to put, I don't even know what else, like a tripod actually, you could put this right here and then have that wrap, and just the tripod could go here. But then you have an extra pocket that can go right there, and then inside this piece is a little pouch. I'm not exactly sure what you would use this for, since there are two holes right here, but if you wanted to put something right there. So then there's the space there. You can put something in right here. That goes down just like that. Absolutely love that design right there. That is flawless. Last thing I almost forgot before we jump into looking at the actual backpack, there's this mysterious little crevice right here, and I wasn't quite sure what this was. I didn't hear about this before I got it, but this is actually like a waterproof cover. So you can see there's a little label here saying all-weather AW cover, so this is awesome. So let's say you're at a shooting location and the clouds come in and you weren't expecting it to rain and you don't want to get all your camera equipment wet, then you can just take this out. This is basically like a little poncho for your backpack. You can tighten this down right here and make it nice and tight. So then when you have this on your back, all the water will just run right off of this and not get into your expensive camera equipment whatsoever. I absolutely love this feature. I didn't even know that it came with this, but that'll definitely be useful. And then it just rolls up and goes into the bottom, so you don't have to worry about remembering to take this, and actually adds a little bit of protection, sort of like cushioning on the bottom. So if you like dropped it too hard, this, when it's all rolled up, actually adds a little extra cushioning in the bottom. All right, now let's take a look inside. We've got two very heavy duty zippers right there. They're super smooth, feel absolutely great there. I love the overall nice gray color tone that matches with the mesh parts, and the whole thing looks absolutely professional and uniform. Everything like that also looks great with the black and cream colored lenses and cleaning cloth, so it looks like really awesome. As you can see, I can fit a full 70-200 lens with a body and still have space if you want to put something over here. All of these little pieces are removable, they're just Velcro, so you can just adapt this to whatever lenses you have. You can make them the perfect size. That's what I love about these backpacks, are they're customizable. So say you have a nice small lens like this, you can make a smaller little spot for that so they're not just flying all about in your backpack. So I've got spaces for all of my lenses, plus extra room that I'm not even using right now. Then we got some spare batteries right here, and the camera strap if you want to tuck that in right there. I've also got a cleaning cloth and a, this is like a shutter, external shutter button thing for doing long exposure time-lapse stuff like that, that I just have tucked in right there. Now the last thing are these pouches right here. We've got two smaller pouches and then one larger in this small pouch here. I've got a bunch of SD cards, and you can put really whatever you want here. And so both of these have nice zippers with a little leather piece to cover those, so I guess you don't scratch up any of your stuff, which is very thoughtful. And we have this nice large one right here that you can put whatever you want in there. So I really love how customizable this whole thing is. Literally, you can just change anything. You could take all of this stuff out, all of the inserts, and just put your own stuff in here. You can fit any kind of lens that's probably smaller than a 70-200. I don't think any of the larger lenses would fit in here. But if you wanted to, you could fit like 6 lenses right here with a longer one right here, or even just like 8 in total, which is a ton of lenses that I don't even know why you would need 8 lenses. But if you want to, you can have them all in this backpack. You can check out where to get this backpack in the link below. So far, I'm absolutely loving it. We'll see if it holds up over time. It looks really well built. I think that's all I've got. As always, don't forget to keep it pro.